How should you represent your role in a Hauseit assisted FSBO listing? We'll demystify this topic in the following video. My name is Chris at Hauseit. Hauseit is the largest assisted for sale by owner and buyer commission rebate company in New York City, established in 2014. You can find out more about us at www.hauseit.com. Now let's get started. As an owner and seller in an assisted for sale by owner listing, there is no need to ever obfuscate your identity as the owner. Keep in mind that even in traditional listings with traditional 6% commission rates, it is actually quite common for owners to sometimes step in and take a direct role in their sale. For example, perhaps their listing agent has a conflict, has another open house at the same time as a potential showing, or is sick or on vacation. Oftentimes, the owner will step in and take an active role in the sale. This happens naturally, so why not for your listing? Also, keep in mind that there is no law or prohibition against owners taking a direct role in their listing, in showing their property or in negotiating their property. Because if there was, then traditional for sale by owner listings would be illegal. So to be clear, you do not need to be licensed as the owner when showing and negotiating on your own property. With that said, we do want to make clear that this does not mean that you should allow unlicensed individuals such as neighbors, friends, or relatives to show and negotiate your listing on your behalf. If you are not personally available as the owner to manage your assisted for sale by owner listing, then we recommend checking out our 1% for full service listing option, which is very affordable and allows one of our seasoned partner brokers to manage the entire process for you. Now that we've established that there's no need to hide your identity as the owner, that it is actually quite normal and common for owners to get involved, and that there is no prohibition against owners legally taking an active role in showing and negotiating their listing. So how should you proceed with a Hauseit assisted for sale by owner listing? Well, we recommend focusing on getting an appointment confirmed and scheduled with buyer's agents versus going into the intricacies of your listing arrangement and commission structure. Again, that is typically not what buyer's agents are asking for, nor is it necessary to explain the arrangement that you were able to procure. For example, buyer's agents are typically very eager or sometimes even desperate to get their client in to see the property, and they simply want to confirm an appointment so they have an opportunity to earn the co-broke that is listed in the RLS. Oftentimes, inquiries will simply be, can I show my client Jack Smith your listing at 4:30 p.m. tomorrow? Given the nature of the inquiry, as the owner and seller, you should focus on confirming that appointment than anything else. You can simply reply, hi, 4:30 p.m. works, I'll be there, Jackie, here's my cell. Keep in mind that most showings will not lead to an offer or anything more serious. However, if a potential showing becomes more serious, perhaps a second showing is required, or pricing or an offer is discussed, then it is completely fine and natural to disclose who you are. In fact, you can disclose who you are at any point in the process, but again, we emphasize to focus initially on scheduling an appointment, and of course, if it becomes more serious, then yes, you should certainly disclose who you are as the owner, and you can simply explain that your listing broker, who is typically a senior broker, a senior member of management, or the principal broker of one of our partner brokerages, is quite busy and truthfully does not personally partake and participate in listings. As a result, it's quite natural for you to then step in and take an active role as the owner. Remember, again, that you do not need to disclose the exact nature of the listing agreement that you sign, which again is very favorable to you because it is a private arrangement and it is not necessary to disclose how much you have saved on the listing broker's side. the buyer's agents can already see what is being offered to them in the local MLS or the Revenue RLS, and that is all that should concern them. So, to recap, there is no hiding of your identity at all in this process. It is quite common for sellers to be involved even when paying a full 6% in commission, and there are no laws against owners being allowed to show and negotiate their own property. And furthermore, when an inquiry comes in through the Hauseit Assisted for Sale by Owner service, well, once an inquiry is relayed to you, it's up to you to take it from there and to schedule directly. We recommend keeping things short, sweet, and simple, saying, I can meet you there 4:30 p.m. tomorrow, Sharon, here's my cell, and keeping it straightforward. And of course, should a showing lead to something more serious, or if pricing is discussed, you can always and you should disclose your identity as the seller. In the extremely rare instance that a buyer's agent insists on dealing with the listing broker, you can rest assured that they are simply trying to follow by MLS or REBNY rules, which prohibit a buyer's agent from dealing with a owner directly without the listing broker's permission. In that rare instance, you can simply copy in our partner broker, who will then give permission for the buyer's agent to deal with you directly. In the very few instances this has happened, the buyer's broker will simply be very happy and explain that he or she simply didn't want to step on the listing broker's toes. One more thing. This will be abundantly clear to most of our users, but of course you should never misrepresent your identity as a member of our team. So, for example, you should never say that you are a member of one of our partner brokerages, or that you are a licensed real estate salesperson associated with one of our partner brokerages. This should be self-evident, but of course we want to make this abundantly clear that when you explain who you are, you do say that you are the owner, and definitely that you are not an agent at one of our partner brokerages. So that's it. We hope you found this video helpful, and if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below or check us out at www.hauseit.com. The spelling is below. Remember to hit like and subscribe if you like what you see. We do come out with new content regularly, and of course, we love topic suggestions. We hope to see you on the next one.